Good morning, everyone.
Eden, I used to like myself. I don't want to be the kind of person who's bent on destroying somebody's marriage. Kirk loves you, and you obviously. The two of you have a chance for something lasting. And you and I...
You and I what?
We are different. And I don't think we could ever have made it.
No.
It was a beautiful dream. It was such a beautiful dream. But I woke up. And I realized it's over.
I don't believe this is happening.
It should have happened a long time ago. Sometimes it takes a while to come to the right decision.
The right decision. That was going to be my speech.
What?
All I've been thinking about is about us. And I was coming to a decision. Do you want to hear what it was?
No, I don't think so.
And so suddenly it's just over. It's just gone. It's as easy as all that.
I didn't say it was easy.
Don't you know that those words that you said to me, they've been swimming around in my mind? How you told me not to give up hope?
I had no right to say that.
For God's sakes. Don't you understand? That's what gave me my strength. It's what gave me my hope. I realized that I don't have to keep on going the way I have been, that I wouldn't...
You're falling into the same trap that I did. And you're fooling yourself.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and listen to you tell me that we would have never worked. It's not true.
Listen. You think back. From the moment you and I fell in love for the first time, we had to fight to be together. We survived on struggle. It made our love seem like it was destined, like it was magic. Without the obstacles, it would be different. We wouldn't have the world to fight anymore. It'd just be the two of us, face to face. And I don't think it would be enough.
How can you say that?
You said it. And when your father was sick, when you were suffering about whether he should live or be allowed to die, you told me again and again, we have different sets of values.
No two people are going to think or they're going to be the same way ever.
Well, about the important things, I think they have to.
Something happened between the time we were at the airport and now, didn't it? Didn't it?
Look, I told you. I was trying to make a decision.
You didn't have a decision to be made when we were kissing. Your decision was made. Did you forget all about that? Is it changed?
I can't tell you. Can't explain it in terms that are logical.
That's right, because it doesn't make any sense. Cruz, when you kissed me, it was all there. I don't need to remember it. I don't need to. I don't need to close my eyes. It changed 1,000 things for me. No,
Don't.
I was the one who had to struggle. I was the one who had the choice. And finally, I got away from everyone and everything, and I found out what really matters. And now you're telling me it's wrong.
Eden, it is wrong.
No. Cruz, something's changed. You, in a few short days.
It just happened.
Then why couldn't you have told me when I got back? Why'd you fly all the way here just to tell me this?
I thought it was important to put us out of our misery. And someday soon, you'll realize it was for the best. Hey, don't say anything more, please. It has to be this way. Goodbye.
Flight 756 to Los Angeles, now boarding at gate 3. This is a final call for Flight 756 to Los Angeles.
Cruz, I had to come. I didn't sleep all night.
I think we said all there was to say.
I didn't. And neither did you. I want to know why you're doing this after everything that's happened.
Needn't I explain it the only way I can? It doesn't matter why, just the way it has to be.
Yes, it does matter why. Especially if you're forced to do this or you feel like you need to protect me or something like that. Cruz, you've got to do what's right for you. You can't do what's right for what everyone says is right for me.
Listen, nobody told me what to do.
Not Kirk. Not my father.
I'll tell you one more time. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe in my heart it was right.
I can't accept that.
You're gonna have to. I'm not gonna miss my plane.
Oh, you just made it. Well, aloha. And many happy returns.
Thanks. Yeah. Listen, Gina, you keep this.
Hello.
Hi, darling. How are things going?
Kirk, hi, I'm fine.
You, working hard?
Oh, not too hard.
Getting lonely yet?
Well, it's hard to get lonely in such a pretty place. How are things with you?
Well, I'm lonely. I always get lonely whenever you're not around.
Listen, Kirk, I think I hear somebody at the door. I think it's probably the maid. I'll be right there. Can I call you later? Okay?
Sure.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Well, enjoy them while you can. Party's over pretty soon.
I'm very proud of you, Gina.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
I know when it comes down to it, you do the right thing for Brendan.
How can the right thing feel so wrong?
You saved the boy a lot of anguish.
I don't need your approval, Cece. I don't need it, and I don't want it.
Let me offer you something you do need.
I think it's a little late for anything you could come up with.
I offered you some money before. The offer still stands.
Yeah, as long as I leave town.
That also still stands.
I'm not going to do that. There's no way I'm going to do that because I'm going to be here when the day comes that you feel as bad as I do right now. I want to be here to see it. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
How is that, Gina?
What if someone were to take Eden away from you? How would you like that?
I know how hard this is for you.
I don't think so. I feel terrible. There's an empty void inside of me, and I don't think anything in the world will ever be able to fill it.
That's why I want to give you a chance to do something else. To rebuild your life.
It's not enough. The only thing I want now is to see you feel the same way I do. You can't stay on top forever, Cece. Not a man like you. Your 9 lives are up. And one day you're going to fall, and when you do, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be first in line.
I tell you what, we're going to stop off on the way, and you can sleep in the car a little bit longer. Who's that? Who's there? Ellie, is that you?
Me, sir.
What are you doing up? Working so early?
One for my job before I started work.
Oh.
Can I help you with that bag?
No. We can manage. We can manage.
Are you and Brandon going on a trip?
Well, we're moving his things little by little. You see, next week my son Mason and Santana Andrade are getting married, and Brandon's going to spend some time with him. He's going to be their little boy for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'm gonna miss you, Brandon.
Yeah, we're all going to miss him. Just unfortunate I can't spend enough time with him. But you know I love you, don't you? We all do.
Yes, sir.
Well, come on, let's go. Let's move out. Move out. We'll eat out, okay? What would you like for breakfast? Hamburger? Ice cream? You're not talking to me. You want hamburger? I know you do.
Aunt Gina. Aunt Gina, they're gone. Aunt Gina.
Yeah.
Cruz, this is Cece.
What do you want?
Did you see Eden?
I saw her.
I'll be right over.
Wait a minute.
What a way to wake up, huh, Kirk? Just think about how your dear, lovely, loyal wife will wake up. Oh, Cruz, give me another kiss.
Oh, shut your filthy mouth, Gina. What do you want?
I think you know. After all, we both want the same thing, don't we? And we know how to get it. Don't we?
Just think, Gina. Right now, Santana's getting Brandon's room ready. No probably about it.
You don't need to remind me of that, Kirk. Telling Brandon that he had to go live with Santana. The hardest thing I've ever done.
You hate Eden for talking Cece into it, don't you?
Maybe I spoke too soon. I may have to do something even harder someday.
What do you mean?
Eden. She has to be punished.
Yes, but she wants to punish you, Gina. She can put you away for trying to kill off Cece.
I don't think she'll get the chance. How would you feel if Eden never came back from Hawaii, Kirk? I mean, after all, what could be more perfect? A girl named Eden in paradise with her handsome young lover. I can just see them now, Cruz and Eden, diving for pearls by day, making love by night. A soundtrack by Don Ho playing in the background and whimpering, courtesy of Kirk Cranston.
Oh, Gina, your imagination is about as tacky as everything else about you.
Tactful, you mean? I left out most of the details. Because I know that you've had these little pictures in your mind for weeks and weeks. Dirty little pictures of Cruz and Eden together. But you better watch out because they'll eat holes in your brain, Kirk, if they haven't already. What do you think? Shall we get a matched set?
Well, so you found it.
Well, I couldn't very well let Eden keep this kind of evidence against me now, could I?
Well, what's your plan now?
Well, it's over and done with, Kirk. It's just a matter of who has the last word, and divorce is out of the question.
Who said anything about divorce, Gina?
Here, Kirk. Take a look at this. Check it out.
Eden's last will and testament.
That's right. Even if you could prove infidelity in court, well, you'd still walk out of pocket. But if something were to happen to Eden, you'd be a very wealthy man. So wealthy, in fact, you'd probably be able to overlook the few personal items Eden's bequeathed to Cruz upon her death. She's an amazing woman, that Eden, isn't she? My, she can think ahead so well. She's found a way to even be with Cruz after she's dead and gone. So, when's the big come and get it day?
What are you saying, Gina?
You've been thinking it. You've been dreaming about it, Kirk. When are you gonna do it?
Do what? Oh, Gina, you're... What are you suggesting that I do to Eden?
Do I have to tell you what to do to a wife who's
Well, then we're talking about murder. Aren't we?
What do you want?
Tell me about Eden. Does she know she's pregnant?
I don't know. I didn't tell her.
Well, what did you say to her?
What I told you I was going to say. I told her it was over between us.
I see. Well, Well, you have a very nice place here.
If you really like it, come back Monday. It should go cheap. You could probably pick it up for petty cash.
Are you serious? You're resigning from the police department?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I'm considering out-of-state offers. I'm not about to stick around here and watch Eden raise a child that should have been mine.
Brandon's waiting in the car.
I won't keep you.
You've done the right thing, Cruz.
You know, I figured you'd say that.
Cruz, I want you to know something. There was a time, not long ago, I would have been proud to be your father-in-law. Truth is, there are very few men I consider my equal. You are one of them.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
Yes.
Me, Yuri. Well, let's see now. You went out of your way to keep Eden from the only man who really understands her. You used Brandon like a carrot on a stick with Santana to try to get me out of circulation. You even found time to push Mary away from Mason. And lo and behold, a son and a daughter locked up in lousy marriages. You know, I can't think of anybody else with the people skills to have pulled all that off. Mr. Capwell, you're in the class by yourself.
Think about it, Kirk. You could have all of Eden's money. Think about me. Think about Sophia. Most people that marry Capwells come out of it with nothing but a lot of pain and a lot of little Capwells. You could have all of Eden's bucks.
Shut up about the money, Gina.
Think about what she's done to you, Kirk. Oh, yes, she may have married you, but you've never had her. And you never will, not the way Cruz does. Can you picture it in your mind? Cruz and Eden together? Think of it, Kirk. Think about it. Yes, you're here, miserable and tormented. Cruz is having the time of his life. He'd probably laugh if he thought about you. And I bet Cruz is very energetic. Oh, yes, think about the look on Eden's face when he's kissing her and she's moaning and...
Shut up, Gina!
Leave me alone. You know
I mean, shut up! Get out of here.
What's wrong, Kirk?
I know what you've been trying to make me do, Gina. All those pictures of Eden that you've been conjuring up. Why, you hope that I'll just get so crazed that maybe I'll just run out there and try and kill her for you, huh?
Oh,
And you're hoping that somewhere along the line, maybe I'll just slip up and get caught?
what makes you think that?
Because I know you, Gina. And I know you like getting rid of evidence, human or otherwise. Well, we all know it's called minimizing the acceptable risks.
Is that what they teach you at Harvard?
I didn't learn everything from Harvard, Gina. I've always known about what you call killing two birds with one stone. With a weapon of your choice.
What do you think you're doing?
Giving you an idea, Gina.
You're giving me several, but don't make me guess which one of them are right.
Why, Gina? Are you afraid of me?
Of course not.
I just want you to think about what would happen if I ever found out that you repeated one word of our conversation this morning.
I am thinking about it, Kirk. But I don't know what you're doing with that tie in your hand.
Gina, am I making you nervous?
No. Just curious.
Oh, you shouldn't be curious. Remember what happened to the cat.
Are you trying to make me nervous, Kirk?
Now, why would I do that?
I don't know. Call me crazy, but I get the distinct impression that you want me to think about how I might look with one of your ties around my neck.
Really? Well, are you thinking about it, Gina? Thinking? Are you getting those great mental pictures that you're so good at dreaming up? I know what's happened. Has your projector broke down on you, Gina? Well, why don't I help you?
Leave me alone.
Oh, relax, Gina. The playtime's over.
Playtime? You think threatening me is some kind of little game?
I don't remember any threats.
You're a liar. But you don't fool me, Kirk. You can beat around the bush all day long if you want to, but I know why you're here.
Then why don't you say it, Gina? Yeah, that's right. You know, you better watch yourself. Don't ever think that you can trust me, Gina.
Don't worry, I don't. I don't even like you.
And I don't like careless people. And I don't like accidents.
Well, it takes two people to cause an accident, Kirk.
That's right, Gina. But we're not talking about an accident, are we? So what have you come up with?
What do you mean?
I'm picking up from where we left off this morning, Gina. That is, unless, of course, you've changed your mind now.
No, I haven't.
Well, what about weapons?
What weapons?
Oh, now, don't be slow, Gina. You know, I don't tolerate that very well. We're going to murder Eden. I'm talking about my wife, Gina. And we are going to plan every move, right? Down to the very last detail. Now, if your two slip-ups with Cece proved anything, they'd prove that you are going to have to be letter perfect this time, Gina. No more slip-ups. That's right. We are planning everything down to the nth degree this time. You and the Boy Scouts are going to have the same motto. Be prepared.
It's a blueprint for the ultimate revenge.
We both want the same thing, don't we?
We are going to murder Eden.
Santa Barbara, this week.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye.